What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Stag Guy video. Reed, Ton, Dallas, and Lon are up in the studio right now.
Let's go.
We're here, about to start a new banger of a video for you guys. Now, Dallas is playing a game from our new sponsor, Clash Royale.
Supercell is giving us the big bucks.
Yep, so use code STYGUYS for 100% off all purchases.
And if you do it in 24 hours, it's a bonus 100 gems.
Obviously.
Hey, Lana, have you hit your protein intake today?
I haven't hit any of my protein intake.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I think he's probably giving me some.
Yeah, we better make sure you hit that.
It's anabolic window time, baby.
Thank you. Thanks, Reed, for my protein intake, and let's send it right on to the first segment.
Can we retake that?
All right, announcements. Let's just get right into it here. Big event happening next week on April the 15th. We've got Teacher Appreciation Day happening April 15th. It's gonna be huge, you know. Like Jackson said a while ago, you gotta give the teachers some love. They come to work every single day, and you know, we can choose not to go, but they don't have a choice.
I don't know how they do it, honestly. Like, you see someone failing, like if I was a teacher, I'd just be like, fail. Like, I'd probably find joy in it, putting that big effort in that page, but they show up every day. Even if you fail, they'll help you, let you redo it sometimes. Like, you gotta give them a little appreciation.
Don't even graduate, you can still come back.
Yeah.
You know, like, they don't even probably want to see your face anymore at that point, but the things the teachers do, man. So, and on that note, what we're gonna be doing, we got a bunch of things here. We got prizes, we got bingo, we got the coffee bar is starting up again. Woo! We got a bunch of things happening. We got tea, cold drinks, London Fogs.
What's that?
Some Starbucks drink, I think, that girls like to drink. I don't know. Not a big Starbucks guy myself, but a bunch of snacks. You know, we got cookies, you know, granola bars maybe, some cake. You know, bunch of goods there. All for the teachers. You know how it goes.
Talking about snacks and cake, you might even see this kid working at the
Okay, but big thing for next week. We have our live game show hosted by the Sty Guys for the teachers after school. So teachers, look out for that. It's going to be absolutely sick. Obviously, we're going to be running it. We're going to be having some games. We're not going to tell you what the games are.
No disappointments. That's all I'm going to say.
No, never ever. Never ever. Just like all our videos. What else do we got? We got anything else for announcements, Ton?
Yeah, so we're going back to the prizes here. You know, things you can include, whiteboard markers. You already know some of those teachers use those like crazy.
Some of the teachers need some new ones. They're pretty bad.
They're pretty bad.
Those better not be the refillable ones. When a teacher goes to refill it, you know she's coming back, and like 10 seconds later, it's going to be still like...
Can we all agree that the Expo dry eraser markers are like the best?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're superior. Yeah, they're pretty great. I like the colors, and you can stack them to make a sword.
That's definitely a huge plus for those, for sure.
OG markers.
Notebooks, chocolate. Everyone loves chocolate.
Mr. Perry will be there for that.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Perry loves his chocolate. You know how that goes. And then throughout the week, we're going to, you know, there might be a day where we dress up as the teachers, so you get to choose one of the teachers and you can kind of, you know, make fun of them, kind of act like them, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to dress up as Arpin and come with a broken hand.
We're also going to do a most likely at the event too, so someone's going to be calling their name, and then the teachers will have popsicles of each other's faces, and then they'll say a question, and the teacher raises their hand on which teacher is most likely to do what. I think that's going to be pretty funny. Look out for that.
A lot of stuff for the teachers this week, but we'll get right back into sending it back to the students all the time, but we just got to give the teachers some love once in a while.
I know. We always send it to the students, but once in a while we got to show that love. So, you know, other than that, there's nothing really that important. Nothing new for the announcements. We could call out, you know, the kids again, but once is enough, I think.
So let's send it right on to the next segment.
Lana, what kind of tunes are you bumping to, Lana? Jackson, get these AirPods, get the Flex Pods out of here.
I had the Flex Pods in my ears.
What kind of tunes are you bumping to?
Little baby.
Some little baby. Let's go. You always bump to Little Baby when you're in the
On
whip.
Sty Guys, we only listen to Lil Baby. That's it. Nothing else.
So what are we gonna be doing today for this segment here?
Oh, well, today we got a jam-packed video for you. We got a sick. I don't know who packed it with jam, Dally. We got a sick top.
gonna be good jam, though.
Sick top 10 segment, hosted by the one and only.
Dolly Breenan, baby. Let's go. I honestly think Dallas
My
has...
brother-in-law, Dallas Breenan.
I honestly think Dally has one of the best opinions in the school. You know, he's actually pretty non-biased, respects everyone. I actually really appreciate Dally's
his opinion couldn't be that good. He is dating my sister.
Holy, that was actually uncalled for. Holy. Let's just send it off to the next segment before beef starts happening here. That was uncalled for. Holy. We'll see you the guys there.
I'm here with the boys in the studio. We're doing a top 10 today. I'm in charge. It's my turn.
Oh, let's go, Dallas.
Our topic today is gym equipment, top 10 gym equipment. We got a nice assortment here. I thought about it a little bit, but it's going to be a little bit on the spot too, so it's subject to a little change. To get right into this, my number 10 pick, I'll be selecting the volleyball.
Yeah!
See, they're clapping. No one disagrees. Sorry, Arpin, if you're watching this. We don't like volleyball that much, unless it's with a giant beach ball.
What is Arpin gonna do? Hit you with his broken hand?
His fractured thumb.
Arpin's gonna be mad.
Not much argument there. Not a big fan of volleyball.
To
Sorry.
be honest, I think all the boys
Put it on the table.
Too late.
Yeah, Jack said it deserves to be down there. Don't worry about it.
We'll leave that.
All right.
I'll throw that in the trash.
Next up, in our number 9 spot, I'm picking the football.
No.
I'm not a big football guy.
I totally agree.
Yeah, for
No
sure.
way.
The football.
No
Okay,
way.
Shut your mouth for
This
2
kid's from
seconds.
down south. Just
The
saying.
football at this school, we never use the football. The only time it ever gets used is maybe for 2 minutes at the start of class, passing around. It sucks. We don't use it.
Okay,
We don't use it.
Pass me my baby. Pass me my baby.
I just don't want to feel like Russell Wilson from the Seahawks, you know? Like, I'm not throwing those long bombs. It's not my vibe.
They only play like 3 times a week anyway.
We're never playing this game.
What's with all the hype? Besides, we're in Canada.
And half the time when our
Canada has the CFL.
when our gym teacher says we're going out to the field to play football, they're like, no, let's use the rugby ball instead. So
When?
all the time. When was the last time we played football, Honor?
Last year. No, because COVID was last year.
Football players.
Bob Marley.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like we're pulling some Louis Pooey out here.
Okay, I have a controversial pick for the next one. I don't know how everyone else will agree with this, but
I know what's gonna be. No way.
my number 8 pick is this terrible rocket car thing.
No!
These suck so bad.
No way.
That's a really strong opinion for me. I understand that a lot of people like this, but I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And here's why.
Number 1 spot.
All it does, it just skids up the gym floor, and it's always these kids who are like, oh, it's game time, let's pull these out and screw around with these instead of playing an actual game. Like, you just drive around them for like 5 minutes and push each other around. It's not that fun. And all you
I
can...
have to disagree with this one because we did a Fast and Furious Friday.
No way. That was my argument
Yeah,
against.
that's what I was going to say too. I'm getting flashbacks from Fast and Furious Friday. Sorry again to Arpin. I love a lot of the stuff we do in class. Fast and Furious Friday should never have happened. It was bad.
I disagree. I love Fast and Furious Friday.
Please don't say
Only
that.
because I won. Only because I
Oh,
won.
okay.
I won the first time.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
I
I
won
did.
back to back.
No, I won the first time.
Arpin,
Back-to-back champion.
Ripping Arpin apart segment, just saying.
No, I love Arpin.
I love Arpin.
Exactly.
Fast and Furious Fridays was not it. I was gonna say this should be first place, and then as soon as he pulled it
This-
up on the table,
What do we call this
The
thing?
plasma car, it's not it. It's not it.
I was gonna agree. I was gonna say first place for this one, but then I got flashbacks to Fast and Furious Fridays. I'm like, no, that.
Later on, we can maybe change it if people want or they feel like something else was a little bit higher. But for now, I'm sticking there, and I'm not a huge fan of it.
You're trying to act like Russell Wilson.
Next up, I think I have to pick this one, even though I like it. This ball right here. The only thing we really use this thing for is pivot. I mean,
sick, though.
when it's not dirty, it's actually a really nice ball. It's fun to throw around. But I love pivot. It's one of my favorite games in gym, actually. But it's just too niche, if that's the right word. Like, The only thing we ever use it for is pivot, and it's a great game, but these other balls, we can use them for a lot more things and all these other items, but yeah, pivot.
Couldn't agree more, you know, like, there's really only one use for that.
And throwing that ball at long distances by the end of the PE class, your shoulders killing.
I wouldn't know, always standing in the end zone.
Yeah, I'm always passing to you.
I gotta give credit to where credit is due. Mr. Richmond, the inventor of pickleball.
Yeah, that was a great from him. I love playing that game ever since we started playing.
Shout out to Richmond. Richmond like invented half the game.
Everything except Chooch Ball. That game was a mistake.
Chooch Ball was terrible.
Worst game I've ever played.
That was a Hersey idea, I thought.
Oh yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Chooch Ball should have never been invented. We should sell those trampolines on eBay right away.
Number 6.
Not worth the investment.
Number 6, I'm gonna have to pick the. I'm gonna have to pick the 4-ball ball. 4-ball, great game. Love it. We just started playing it this year. I think Ando was the one who got the equipment for us. It's really fun, and I love it. But to me, it doesn't compare to normal ball hockey.
True.
It is really good for practicing and all that, but when I just want to go out and have fun, I want to play normal ball hockey. And you know, maybe it could be harder than some of these, but there's some pretty tough competition left. So I guess the thing that I was pretty close for this with was the soccer ball. So I'll probably stick that at number 5 for now. Soccer ball is fun. We can play four corner World Cup, and just regular soccer if we want, or the kind where you just kick it at the mat. But yeah, the soccer is pretty fun. It's not everyone's favorite, but I think everyone kind of enjoys it. So it's 5. I feel like is a pretty good spot for it.
I feel like we should put it at 10th just to piss Louis off.
Can we get the soccer ball over the spotlight here?
No, the soccer ball doesn't deserve any spotlight.
It's just like
You're cradling the football like it's your baby, and it's number 9, bro.
Look at it.
Yeah,
What?
I would way rather play with this.
Louis, hold your baby.
he's saying the girls play.
Boy.
For number 4, what do we got left? Oh yeah, this one's pretty easy to me. Actually, there's a pretty close one, and some people might not agree with this choice. Actually, I don't know if I can do that. I wanted to say the dodgeball number 4, but I don't know if people will be happy with me for putting it below the frisbee. Personally, I really like the frisbee, and to me, dodgeball has fallen off.
Yeah.
PE classes have gotten smaller. It's been less competitive. It's really only fun when you have a competitive group and a lot more people. And I'm sick of everyone suggesting it every time we have time for games. Like it's so overplayed. We play bench all the time, and it ends up looking like this. Everyone's just walking around the gym like this, not hitting each other because they're just bored of it. But I gotta give it some credit because dodgeball, I'll say it is a great game. Swedish dodgeball used to be the game.
Yeah,
Swedish was sick.
But just lately it has been doing it for me. And you guys already know what's coming for number 3. Whenever it's time for someone to get betrayed, it was Lawner's turn.
Yeah, he's the first one on the list.
You guys already know what's coming next. It's the frisbee. I used to hate this game. I used to absolutely hate this game because I was terrible at it. We'd play ultimate with the boys out in Hockey Academy. I would fumble the thing. I couldn't throw. I would get yelled at. I would get made fun of. It's partly my fault, but I eventually got a little bit better at catching, and also I just learned to enjoy it more. So frisbee, you know, we can play ultimate. We can play frisbee golf. We can pass it around in the field.
Frisbee we played last year. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Got to give a little shout out to Mr. Daly Green here. He holds the school record for most touchdowns in a single ultimate frisbee game with 18 touchdowns.
I don't know how legitimate that record was. It was like, I mean, obviously great performance, but it's like, I don't know, kind of like
the teams might have been stacked a little bit in our favor.
The teams were a little stacked, not very many people. It was kind of an odd day. Like maybe not everyone was feeling it. Wasn't full length, so I don't know if we can call it that. But thank you for the credit anyway. This is really hard when it comes to the first and second for me. 1 and 2, it's really hard because what we have left is the basketball and the floor hockey stick. I'm a little biased here. I'm obviously a hockey over basketball guy. I'd almost never choose the basketball over hockey, but this has got to be one of those times because I'm putting the floor hockey stick at number 2.
I kind of agree, kind of disagree. I love ball hockey so much, but we literally played like 2 months straight of just ball hockey.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like done.
Well, that was also floor ball, so.
Yeah. I'm just kind of done with it for now. We've been playing a lot of basketball lately, so I can agree with that, yeah.
And it's
For-
fine goalies too.
Floor hockey, when you have a good group and when we're doing stuff like intramurals, it's the funnest game I've played in gym. It's my favorite all time. It's great. But also, just like some other ones, there's not a whole lot of variety. We don't play it as much as other things. And when it comes to variety, this thing right here, the basketball, it's your friend. We're playing every single game, and we use these every single day in gym class. The most versatile thing. It's fun. When these come out, you know you're not doing some type of workout. You know you're doing something fun. You know, you start the day warming up with these before your workout. After your workout, you're back with them again, playing clutch, maybe playing bump. You can play an actual game of, you can play an actual game of basketball, maybe 21, 3-on-3, 2-on-2, whatever it is. It's just great. I'm not the greatest basketball player, but I always have a lot of fun playing it, so that's why I'm sticking to number one.
All right, let's start off with the Reed Stump. Thank you, Dallas. We'll start off with the Reed Stump in his opinion, 1 out of 10. Dallas Breenan's list here.
All right, so I see this list, and I'm thinking it's pretty solid, to be honest. Like, the number 1 and number 2 spot, I can totally agree with, because lately, ball hockey's kind of fallen off with just not having many people, so it kind of gets boring. So I'm gonna give this list an 8.7 out of 10.
Respectable.
For me, it's a good list. I changed stuff around from the 7 to 5 spot. I probably would move soccer to 7 and then
Really?
pivot. Then I'd move pivot to 6 and floorball to 5. Everything else is pretty solid. I'd probably put plasma carts at 9th, maybe even 10th. Because at first I was like, oh yeah, I love plasma carts. I put them at first, but as soon as you put them on the table, as soon as you put the plasma cart on the table, I was just getting flashbacks of Fast and Furious Fridays, and we were doing the running, and then we do the plasma carts after. And I remember one time, I think it was Sully was pushing me, and I fell off the cart and scraped my knee really bad. It just put a bad taste in my mouth, so I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10.
So, honestly, I don't have much to say, but since Dally's the one who made the list, I'm automatically assuming that his opinion is top tier. So I'm gonna give this a well-deserved 9 out of 10. Even if Dally switched the order, I'd still give it a 9 out of 10.
But that's all for our top 10, I guess, right? You guys got all your comments out?
Thank you, Dallas.
Yeah, thanks, Dallas, for doing your list.
Here's a final look at the list here. See what you guys think. Let us know in the comments down below, and
Feel free to roast Dallas like you roasted me, because
Dallas is not getting any roast.
yeah, he is, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
How many people even comment on our videos?
None. No one comments on our videos. It's kind of sad. If you're watching our video, please comment. That's all I got to say. So let's send it right back to the studio. We're back.
Top 10 was actually kind of huge.
It was a good segment. Dally kind of pulled through. We got a little distracted near the end there because Louis did some bad things, and then Dally just punished him. That's what happened.
Now we got our new cameraman, Reed Stump. He's a man of all varieties. Beauty style, just good looking overall. But now
we
he's
have Miss Silvera. Miss Silvera, you want to get in a video?
I'm reading the space.
We're almost done. She's coming here to steal the Sty Guy studio. Everybody comment.
Biggest fan. Biggest fan.
Here, number 1.
Let's go. So yeah, we're just gonna be. I'm not gonna be honest. Dallas's opinion. Never doubted it'd be terrible.
I did.
That's just.
Put the 8 out of 10, you doubted it.
I did.
That's coming
Well,
from.
I was kind of mad.
That's
I was mad that the ringette stick wasn't on there.
That's coming from the worst thigh guy in the. That's coming from the worst thigh guy. But anyways, that'll be wrapping up top 10. So, thanks, guys.
What?
All right, we're starting off.
Do you guys hear that? Is that like a waterfall?
I don't know. That was a little spooky, not gonna lie. But we've got the biggest question in mankind history. Bigger debate than the pancakes versus waffles. Bigger than all the other betches we've ever had. Should Sulikins be in our video? Should Char Char, the legendary Charles Sullivan,
The Suli Wooly of Suli Woolies.
should he be in our video?
The king of cars.
This is such a big deal. We literally got the interviewers themselves in the studio were just prepping
I just got
this
protein
big
in my
adventure. So we're just gonna send it off to Reed and Dallas. They're gonna be heading out to the foyer and asking the most controversial question I think I've ever heard. Should Sully be in our videos?
Me and Reed out here in the foyer, reporting live. Today we're going to be getting into some questions for the Betcha. Today's question:
Should Sully Wooly be in our Sty Guys videos? Let's get right into it. All right, we're in the HSS foyer here with, what's your name, sir?
Aaron.
All right, we got a pretty controversial question here, all right? Should Charles Sullivan, the king of cars, be in our videos?
Honestly, Reed, I don't really see how this is a controversial question. I think all the guys and all the ladies want to see Sully in the videos. We'd all like to see his face on screen, you know.
I couldn't agree more.
I think it's just a matter of Sully being humble. You know, he doesn't want to flex on us on how attractive he is.
That's true. That's true. He's a great guy. You know, like
Captain Sully, a little too cool for the videos. Sully Mobile.
All right, I think that's it for this one. All right, we're here in the HSS library. Me and Dali, we're here with 2 juniors. All right, two this time. Okay, so do you think Sully, the king of cars, Papa Sully, should he be in our videos?
Yes, he should.
Why do you think that?
Because Sully, he's just a great man, you know.
Funny.
I love his vibes. Can't go wrong with Sully's vibes. He's always vibing.
Yeah, really cute man too.
He's just a really outgoing person. He loves to talk, loves to be in the camera. So
He's a very sporty guy, you know. He likes to shred the gnar on the mountains.
he likes to sell cars.
Yeah.
Work on cars.
Autotrader.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kijiji Autos.
Not like I would want to see Sully on there. That would be my recommended.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Views if Sully's on the videos?
Yeah, for sure.
I was clickbaiting the title with Sully's birthday party. Unfortunately, Sully never made the show.
Yeah.
It is what it is. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
We're here in the classroom. We got a couple of guests, Mr. Arpin, Mr. Anderson. We're gonna be asking them our question today. Lately, we've been wondering like, how can we improve our videos? And we all kind of came to the conclusion that we're missing something. And that something we thought is Sully. He's been a little shy, doesn't want to be in videos, and we were just wondering what you guys think about that. Like, would you like to see him?
Like be in the sets and segments and stuff. Like.
Yeah, I'm absolutely on Sully being in these videos for sure. The Sully Mobile. You gotta get the mobile in the videos for sure.
Huge Sully fans here.
Yeah. I think too, if we could get him in there, it'd be good. Like he could get a few lessons ahead of time from maybe Louis' TikToks and some dance ideas that he could bring to the show. And I think, you know, let's face it, Sully dancing some TikTok dances would definitely add.
That's
the flair.
That's free views.
Yeah.
Dance time with Sully.
Dance time with Sully.
Sully would be a great segment.
Yeah.
That's it right there. Dance time with Sully.
That sounds like a top 10 on YouTube trending. Everyone clearly wants to see him in. They think he'd add a lot. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right, you heard it here first. Sully with his Fortnite dualies should be in our videos. All right, you heard it here first.
Every single person we talked to said, yes, we want Sully.
They're just like, he's just so cute. Like, all the ladies told us how cute he was and that it would just ramp up views because they'd start watching
The
more.
content would just increase by 1,000%.
Everyone wants to see Charlie Sue, the King of Cars himself. If we did that segment, Dancing Time with Sully,
Dancing time with Sully.
that's 1 million views out.
A million
Top
times.
10 trending on YouTube.
And then obviously we gotta plug Sully. You can go to autotraders.com to pick up any vehicles that he's selling.
But he needs the help. Give him some love.
Use
Show
code
him support.
Sully for 40% off all your purchases.
And use code Sully Wooly for 40% off Corvette purchases.
So yeah, that's Betcha. Thinking about Sully. Please come on, Sully.
Sully, come back!
We want you on the show.
That should wrap everything up.
What's up, everybody? We're at the end of the video now. I'm here all alone in the studio. None of the boys decided to come and hang out with me. But another banger of a video, obviously. Plugging the socials. We got the Sty Guys. Go check out Reed. on our Sty Guy channel. You're watching this on YouTube, obviously, and the Sty Guys, no capitals, no spaces on the gram.
Okay, Louis, are you rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get right into this.
Okay.
I'm here in the studio with Ton and Reed. We just finished up our Betcha.
Happy Fortnite Sully birthday
let's plug the socials.
Sully.
Let's plug the
Happy
socials real quick.
Fortnite birthday.
If you go to Sty Guys
to
Instagram, you can see
Sully.
Reed.
Happy
Lots of stuff for
Fortnite
us. We had a
birthday
great
to
time today.
Sully.
You got the YouTube.
Happy
you got the
Fortnite
Instagram.
birthday to
You know the
you.
deal.
We'll see you guys next time.
Peace out.
We're out of here.
And we'll catch you guys later.